Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today, once again, we're going to grab some canned chickpeas. As you know, one of my favorite ingredients at supermarkets because they're so versatile, heart healthy, and affordable and create an incredible recipe. We're talking creamy marry me chickpeas. Now, the term marry me in a recipe means that the dish is so good that when you serve it to someone, they're supposed to propose to you. But seriously though, this dish is filled with so many amazing textures and flavors. It's made with basic everyday ingredients. And the best part is all done in 30 minutes using just one pan. Folks, serve these chickpeas as a side dish or even as a main course, as they certainly have enough protein. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's gonna fill you with so much goodness. Alright, let's just dive right into this. I'm gonna heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 45 milliliters. As always, important to use the good stuff here. This is the base fat of the dish and what flavors all the ingredients and what truly makes a difference. You can get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. While the oil is heating, I'm going to finely chop 1 small onion and roughly chop 5 cloves of garlic. Then we'll add the chopped ingredients into the hot fry pan. And we'll mix them around. That way they're all coated in the olive oil. And as you know, I like to mix this around continuously. That way the ingredients don't brown too quickly and it all evenly sautés. After 3 to 4 minutes and the onions are slightly translucent, I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, which is about 8 grams. And we'll continue to mix this and go between 1 to 2 minutes on the flour. This is enough time to cook off the raw flavor in it, that way it doesn't overpower the flavors of the dish. After cooking the flour for about 2 minutes, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, which is 1 gram, along with half a teaspoon of dried thyme, which is half a gram, half a teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 1.25 grams, and a quarter teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, which is a little over half a gram. And we'll give it a quick mix. And like I've told you in the past, when you're working with paprika in a hot pan, you want to mix it in there quickly, otherwise it can easily get a bitter flavor. Then we'll add in 1 cup of milk, which is 240 milliliters. I'm using low fat, but you can also use full fat, non-fat, or even plant-based milk to veganize this recipe. And we'll also add in 3/4 of a cup of vegetable broth, which is 180 milliliters. You can also use chicken broth here, or even beef broth if you like. And we're going to continue to gently mix this and go for a few minutes until we end up with a slightly creamy sauce. After about 5 minutes, and we've ended up with a slightly creamy sauce, it's time to add in the chickpeas. I'm going to drain 2 cans of chickpeas into a colander and rinse the chickpeas under some water. The size of the cans that I'm using are just their standard size, 15.5 ounces or 440 grams each. Then we'll gently add the chickpeas into the pan with the sauce, along with half a cup of chopped sun-dried tomatoes that have been packed in oil. This is about 55 grams. And season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a gentle mix until it's well mixed together. And then we'll lower the fire to a low-medium heat and simmer this for about 10 minutes. That way all the flavors can develop. And you want to make sure to get in there every 2 minutes or so. That way that cream sauce doesn't develop a film on top. After simmering the chickpeas for about 10 minutes and all the flavors have developed, we'll turn off the heat. For the final ingredients to add into our dish, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of grated cheese, which is 15 grams. I'm using a Spanish Manchego that's been aged for 6 months, but you can use whatever cheese you like. We'll also add in a 1/4 cup of chopped fresh basil, which is about 5 grams. And squeeze in 2 teaspoons of fresh lemon juice, which is 10 milliliters. And we'll give it one final gentle mix until it's well mixed together. Then we'll remove the pan from the heat and transfer some of the mixture into a serving dish. And check it out, folks. Our creamy marry me chickpeas are done. Easy to make, beautiful presentation, and all done in 30 minutes using just one pan. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, creamy Marry Me chickpeas, such a funny name, Marry Me. Let's see how they taste. Moment of truth. Here we go. Wow. That is so good. And chickpeas are so good, absorbed all the flavors in the pan. You have that cream sauce with the lift of goodness and the rest of the ingredients, the spices and the herbs, some of the tomatoes and basil. You got power punch of flavors. Easy to make, heart healthy. Give it a try at home. Once again, as a side dish or even as a main course. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's gonna fill you with so much goodness. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Kevin, Krista Rakic, Robert Manahan, and Hollis Helmichi. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.